Their names are Terry and Michael Hawthorne. They live in Arkansas. They have 4 children of their own. They have served for many, many years as parents to international students. In fact, Terry worked for 15 years with American Cultural Exchange Services. In fact, she jokes around and says, we're parent to kids all over the world. What a great pleasure that must have been throughout their career and life. But since the last few months, in fact, over the last couple of years, Michael and Terry have taken on a new role, a new parenting role. In fact, they signed up to be foster parents. And they first met 2 special young people named Lacey and Lena in 2016. And then Kendall came along a few months later. And then after a lot of prayer, there were 4 others that came along. Yes, that's 7 altogether, 7 siblings. And on December 3rd, the Hawthorns adopted all 7 of them. Dawson, he's 15. Kendall, she's 11. Lacey and Lena, they're 10. Adley and Aria are 9. And Nixon is 8. And Terry went on to say, I'd been praying to have a family that I could enjoy. And in fact, one of the kids said, it feels good to know that you're safe. To know that you have people that you can trust that you're going to enjoy Christmas with. You know you're not going to go and leave, and that it's good to know that you're in your forever family and you won't have to worry about danger. It feels good to actually have a family to wake up to every morning, says Kendall. This has been the best Christmas I could have ever actually known, knowing that I have a mom and dad. Terry went on to explain, this is a blessing. These kids, they're a blessing. Every day, these kids wake up and they're giggling and they're happy and you see the smiles on their faces. That's what makes this worth it. I don't actually consider us to be unique. It just feels like God has blessed us with the ability to love unconditionally. I just feel like the children are a gift from God. These children don't have to ask. They didn't ask to come into foster care. They came from a horrible situation. But we feel like we rescued them. And Terry hopes that their story will prompt others to think about opening their homes to foster children. She says there's such a big need. And the Lord can help provide that need. Well, I want you to watch this. This is a little reflection from the Hawthorne kids.
Our first words were, okay, we'll do it for a couple years, but we're not going to adopt.
These were Terry and Michael Hawthorne's words when they chose to become foster parents. Now they laugh, saying they ate their words. In April, the couple adopted a set of 2 siblings, Corgan and Hazley. And days ago, they added 7 more to the mix.
It feels good to actually have a family to wake up to every morning.
A set of 7 siblings who wants to share their story with you.
Like, we never had anything like this.
To these kids, life means the little things.
I was like, oh my gosh, we get our own bed.
Something they never had before.
We had like 1 bed in the room and most of us slept on the floor.
Coming from a life at an early age, having to defend for themselves.
The times we got to eat was either when the neighbors snuck us a bag of chips.
They'd turn to canned food.
We didn't really have a can opener, and they'd give us the cans that we didn't know how to open.
So many times, they went without, praying every day they'd find a set of parents to give them love.
These kids did not ask to come to foster care. They did not ask to go to 4 or 5 different homes, 4 or 5 different schools.
After years of fighting, on December 3rd, the Hawthorns officially adopted the 7 kids. And today, they showed off all their rooms and favorite toys and told me what they look forward to the most.
Having food on my plate and not anything with bugs all in it.
They all have aspirations to become successful, from being a gymnast to becoming a country singer. The Hawthorns say There's one thing for sure.
They don't have the worry of being taken away.
I have something. Mom, Dad, I love you guys. And I wouldn't change it for the world. This has been the best Christmas I could ever have, actually, knowing I have a mom and dad.
I'm not going to school. We can have a candy cane and then go to school. Wait, I'm trying to find one of me. That's us with Ariel. It was at
A little bit of good news in the midst of a difficult world. And we know that Jesus Christ came to this world to save us. And Christmas is a big deal. It's more than just another day on the calendar. It's a big deal because Jesus came to rescue.